And I coached at Ohio State under Woody Hayes. We won the national championship when I was there.
That's right.
So I'm proud of that. However, he has lost to Alabama, Georgia,
Right.
Clemson, Michigan twice, and everybody that beats him does so because they're more physical than Ohio State. And I think Notre Dame will take that same approach.
Okay. So he made 2 points. We'll play the other one later, but 2 points about physicality and Ryan Day's Ohio State wilting. So that's what he was basing it on.
Sure.
It wasn't a fake cut. 88-year-old Lou Holtz is talking trash and getting the Notre Dame crowd fired up. Give me your comment, because I got a lot on this.
Well, here's the thing. Ryan Day's wrong because the criticisms of Ohio State at times are true, but it's not about his players. It's about him. He is not great as a coach at times. I mean, let's go back to that game. Their penultimate drive where you run up on a necessary 4th and 1, right, because you're down by 4, and they try to do the they try to get you to call off sides, jump off sides, which never happened. It never works, by the way. It never works.
Like 1 of 50 times, 1 of 100.
1 of 50,000.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work with your cadence, though.
Right. Yeah. But then here's the dumb part.
It's terrible.
So then after that, in a pivotal moment, he burns a timeout to then run an end around, which gets stuffed 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They're so insanely lucky that they were in the position to win the game. And every criticism I've heard of Ohio State, do people be like, oh, the physicality kind of gets them? Sure. But a lot of what I've heard is, Ryan Day, you've got to get better, dude. You're not really great as a play caller.
Give me Ryan Day, too.
What did they prove to you tonight in this victory that you'll take away and run with?
Toughness. Everybody's questioning these kids all the time. We had one bad half the last couple years. That's it. These guys are warriors right here. To come back and win, I'm emotional about this for a reason. A lot of people question these kids and say a lot of things about them. I love them. When someone attacks your family, to come in and win like this is special. It's a great win for our program.
Yeah. Question the family. He was breaking down over Lou Holtz.
He also, at one point, they asked him a real question. He's like, I got to take a deep breath.
He did. He said she wanted something on a play call, and he caught himself. He's like, man, I'm getting way too worked up. I like that. I like the emotion after a game. And
sure.
Yeah, the guy has flaws, and he can be a little bit whiny. Overall, he's a good coach because he can recruit. Listen, this notion that everywhere that has money, it's easy to recruit, everyone wins. It's not the case. You can look at every program that you consider a top 10 program. They've had a period where they made a bad hire. And that person couldn't do what Ryan Day is doing. And I'm not the biggest Ryan Day fan, but I like that, and I like using old man Lou Holtz as motivation. I guess I should take this with a grain of salt because I would tell Ryan Day to also refrain from punching down because that's what it is. At this point, Lou Holtz, he has a little more than I thought he did, but he's kind of turned into a cantankerous jackass. He's still out on the speaking tour here and there. Holtz is one of those guys, and you guys in the audience, most of you have gotten really soft. When people get older, you kind of forget who they were and what they did. In Holtz's case, talking about toughness, Lou Holtz quit on an NFL job because he couldn't handle it. He walked away with 3 games left in the season. So from that point forward for the next 50 years, I don't want to hear about toughness. I don't want to hear about gutting it out. Shut up. Okay? You're a phony. You've always been a phony. And he was always the one with the stupid storytelling about, it's Notre Dame against the world. Solid college football coach, but cut it out.